Hi guys, how are you all? So I am Sheikh from Iqonic Design and we are back with Graphina tutorial series. There has been many updates in Graphina. Since our last video, we have added new features and graphs in the Graphina. Before we only had the Apex chart, now we added Google Chart too. And today we'll see one of the Google Chart, that is Geo Chart. Geo Chart can be used to show the data regarding a region, country or the whole world using the map. So let's see how to customize it and use it in the Graphina and add it to your theme. So let's move. So first thing is we will just grab the chart and drag it to the page and it will be added. Most of the settings in the graph are same as the previous graph, like basic setting, chart date option, content restriction access and all that. The main changes will be in the chart setting and some other settings, so we'll see them only. So let's start with that. So we'll just click on chart settings and in that we have height. So we'll just change the height of the graph. You can add or decrease it however you want and more preferable to your page. Then we have show region. It will just show you the region that you will type in, like in this region section you will type any country initial and it will show you that part only. Like I am writing India and then US. You can see the change. Then we can just turn it off. Then we have label altitude, like you can see it is showing that here. You can change the label with any text, like I will just write it test, and when you move it you can see before 70 it was test. Then we have the background color. You can change the background color, which is this, and you can change it to anything you want, like just here. Then we have stroke color. Before that we will add the stroke width. You can see the stroke width has been added, and when you change it you can see the difference in the graph. You can add it however you like. Then we have geo default color. So let me just change the color first, then I will show you the difference. So I'm just changing it. Then let's move the categories. We have added this much countries has our data. If we remove one of the data from the country, which is the 70 we have given, Russia 70, we'll just remove it data, but still the country is in the category, then it will show you this default color that the country is in the radar but we don't have any data regarding that country. So I will just redo it and go into the chart settings. That's how it works, the default color. Then we have no data color. The region which we haven't given any data or added to the category will be shown in this color. We can change it too. You can change it however you want. Then we have tooltip setting. First the thing is if you want a tooltip or not. Tooltip will show you this like box when you hover on that. If you turn off you can't see anything. Then we have the trigger. It will help you to decide if you want to show the tooltip by hovering or on by selecting. So you can just change it by this drop down. Then we will just redo it and we will change the color too. This color is used to change the color of the font, not the background of the tooltip. So keep that in mind. Then we can change the font size. This is how. Then you can change the text to bold and italic too. It totally depends on your design. Then we have categories in which we have given the country names. You can change that name to any other country and it will get selected. Just the thing is you need to write the right spelling of that country. Keep that in mind. And you can change it to however you want. I will just redo it. Then we have the legend setting. You can just show the legend setting. This is this bar that is showing the level of the data. You can just turn it on and off from here. Then we have legend color, which will be helpful to change the color of the text. Like from here you can see the change in it. You can change it to anything. Then we have legend size. It will change the size of the text and the legend. You can change it however you want. Then we have the typography. You can change the typography to any font family or weight or anything that you want. Then we have number format. You can add the number format too, which will give the decimal point. Then we have bold, italic. You can change the text to the bold and italic by just turning it on and off. You can use it however you want. So just let me reduce the size. So now let's move to the color axis. There are two options in the color axis and color axis value. So the item 1 of the color axis is equivalent to the value of color axis value. So the value that we have given is 0 and the color is somewhat like pink. So whenever the value is below 0, the graph will show you the 0 value, and the maximum value we have is 20 and the color that we have given to it is red. So the value which is above 20 will be shown in the red option. So like that, and you can change that color to anything in between or anywhere you want. And you can also change the value to anything. Like I will change it here to 15 instead of 20, and you can see the value above 15 will be shown in the red. And you can also change the color of the maximum. Like I will change it to the blue like this, and you can see the difference in the graph. And you can see in the element setting, we have given the data to the elements, but they are all above 15, so it's showing just blue to it. We will just change it in a minute. Before that, we will just again go into the color axis, and we will just change the data in item 2, that is 50. So you can see we are facing this error when you change the item 2 value to the 50. So there is a thing in color axis that the value should be in the ascending or descending form. It can't be that the middle value is greater than the last value. It will just break the hierarchy. So it needs to be that. So I will just change it back to the value that could work. So I will change the item 3 value to 100, and now you can clearly see the difference in the graph, that the value which is above 100 is showing blue, and below that is depending on the gradient that we have in the bar. You can see the change in the difference now. I will move back the color. Now you can see the color difference. Like I am changing it into the red, and the value which are greater than 100 are red, and other are just in a different color from the gradient. And whenever you move your mouse to the map or any portion of the map, and it will show you at what point the value is. And these are the setting of GeoGraph that you can customize and are different from the other graph. And we will end this video here. You can use it however you want and wherever you want. And you can also stay with us for another new update or video that will be coming on this channel about Graphina. You can like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon, and you can also share it with your friends in the community so they can take advantage of this amazing thing. And you can just go and follow us on our social media accounts, and go to our website and check out our blogs that we have written about Graphina or any other product from Iqonic Design. So till then, hasta la vista.